Thank you for watching my video. Before we start, please like and subscribe. Hi, I'm Alexis. Now let's go. Here I am taking all of my things out of my kitchen living room area. As you know, for moving, there's always a lot of stuff in a lot of places. Starting with a nice and clean slate. Now this is what I am aiming for the kitchen area. First things first is you gotta put all this up. Can't get crafting in a messy area. Now what I did here was took some foam board from the Dollar Tree, took some measurements to ensure that I had the right amount of space and that my countertop will fit in the corner nicely with the measurements that I needed to hold my appliances and knick-knack paddywhacks. And it's always nice to get multiple measurements before cutting. Now that I have my countertop cut, I am ensuring that it works, and it does. Now I had moved it up because girl back was hurting. I have some extra wood from a couple projects ago, some wallpaper from the Dollar Tree, and this foam board here to help me with the height that I'm looking for the countertops. Make sure it works with Barbie. And now from here I'm taking the measurement of the backboard so that way I can make the same cut for the other wall. And then I have my board cut with my two countertops. I forgot to cut this off, so I went ahead and did that. Now these appliances are a kit I got from the Dollar Tree, from Amazon, that I just hacksaw the top of it. That one is the oven and this one is the dishwasher version of it. Cuts fairly easy. I'd recommend it. And I'm putting this here just to support the countertop as I'm getting all of my things exactly how I want them. It's really gonna be over there. Now these are going to be the drawer. I have my foam board and I cut slices about the thickness of the foam board, and then I'm going to use that to frame the drawer, and I'm just going to glue it together with hot glue. So it'll look like this, but better. Drawers are going to go 3 here, and then I also did cabinet doors. Off camera obviously, but once you glue them in place they look like this. I went ahead and had popsicle sticks that I cut in half for the drawer pulls and the door pulls. They look real good with the natural wood that is going to be the top of the countertop. And I went ahead and cut some popsicle sticks that is going around the edge of the countertop. So you see me trying to figure out the best way to fit these wood slices onto my countertop. Just making sure it looks nice. Now for the sink, I got these epoxy molds from Hobby Lobby and cutting the one off, and it makes for a perfect farmhouse style sink. I figured it would be best to go ahead and cut a hole for that before putting on the top of the counters, and as you see, it worked wonderfully. Now I'm going to go ahead and glue that together so the pieces won't fall off so much. I went ahead and cut out the holes that the appliances are going to sit into. This is me just checking to make sure that it's not too tight or not too loose, so I have time to fix it. It seems I have cut them just right as they slide right in. So I added Barbie here to check the height of the countertop, and as you can see, even though she is a tall Barbie, I am going to have to add some height to it, in addition to some support, so that way the appliances won't fall further back into the holes. So I went ahead and added the wallpaper in, which I got from the Dollar Tree 99, or $1.25. And went ahead and add the bottom support. So I'm going to go ahead and get a window that is going to be over the kitchen sink, as it is in most kitchens. A couple of my floor tiles were popping up, so I went ahead and glued it down. And then I'm flipping over my room so that way I can get better measurement to make sure it's even, as well as a good outline for the best cut possible. You can see back there in the corner where my tile doesn't make the wall, which I'm not worried about, considering it will be covered with my cover. So I went ahead and cut that out after making sure it made sense, and then I framed it with more popsicle sticks. This vase I got from Hobby Lobby, in addition to the greenery, and I also got in the carpet, which is a placemat from Hobby Lobby, all from the clearance section. I want to make sure it matches my decor, and it fits well when it does. Drawer pulls from the $1.25, and I'm going to have that as an upholstery hanger. So I want to make sure that's the area I actually want it in and that it matches. I also got some heavy-duty hooks from the Dollar Tree that I want to use as light fixtures. So you see me playing around as to where I think I might want them. Now I bought these Easter eggs to see if they could be a decent glass or ceramic wrapping. Turns out I really didn't like it, so I didn't use them. And then also these wood pieces that I'm going to use as shelves, do open shelving in the kitchen area. I also took some popsicle sticks to get the baseboard for the living room to go all the way around. But as you see here, these are thinner. Turns out I didn't have enough of the thicker popsicle sticks, but I had plenty of the small ones. So I went to make sure I had enough before I went to glue. And then this is me after finally adding them. Putting the pieces in play that I have. See how I like it. I've got my drawer pull up. And then the fabric I am using for this is a shawl I got from Goodwill that I kind of cut up. Back in my carpet, making sure things are matching as they should. You'll see this in a different video. I got in a haul from a thrift store. Absolutely love it. Never seen it before. Now a couch that I reupholstered that I will also reupholster to match this. My plant. And then I finished. I forgot to record. I was so into my craft. As you can see, I spray painted the appliances green, which I love. They have a nice little sparkle too. You can see the open cabinets in my window that I placed pictures of a neighborhood to give that real authentic house feel. Whoever created mini bands, I love you. I also added shelvings for the cups, as this is a big family and they need a lot of cups. This chairs I have made, I spray painted the cabinet black to go with the aesthetic of the room, and the inside kind of a coppery gold. As you see, that couch fully reupholstered to match the chairs, and you can see the light that I went with a different this is it. Let me know how you like it. Thank you for watching.